YouTube channel, or welcome if it's your first time. I started out making chemo caps, and I still do that. And I did a video a long time ago about the softest yarns to use and which ones you can find on sale or on a budget. And I've used quite a bit more since then and found quite a few on sale. So I wanted to do a new video with the yarns that I have found that I think are really soft and would make good chemo caps. That being said, if you are making them for a specific organization, for instance, Knots of Love, Knots, they have a list of approved yarns, and so you really need to stick with the yarns that they have on that list. There are a couple of other national organizations, so wherever you're donating, check with the hospital and see if they have any special requirements for the yarn. I never use wool because too many people are allergic to it, even though there's some really soft wool in alpaca. I just stay away from it. I have, I think, 2 or 3 friends, and I don't have that many friends, and out of them, 2 or 3 are allergic to wool, even alpaca, and alpaca is really soft. So I usually stick with just acrylic, and so I'll go over the ones that I've found, ones that I find on sale. I usually shop at JoAnns, Hobby Lobby, Michael's. That's pretty much the extent of it. Sometimes I have ordered yarn online if it's a really good deal or something like that, but usually I just shop at the local craft stores. Okay, so let me go over, I'm going to go over some of these are Michael's. So this is Michael's brand. It's called Charisma, if you're not familiar with it. Super soft. It is a number 5, bulky, and this works really well. 1 skein is enough to, I know it's enough to knit a hat. I have not crocheted a hat with this, but I would think you probably could do one with 109 yards or 100 meters. That should be enough, even if you're crocheting, because crochet uses a little bit more yarn than knit. But for sure, you can knit 1 hat out of 1 skein. Okay, so Charisma, it's frequently on sale for, it used to be cheaper a few years ago. They usually now will have, I don't know, buy 1, get 1 half off, or buy 2, get 1 free. There's no more 2 for 1s. They're usually buy 2, get 1 free. They're usually, I think, about on sale around $2.50. Maybe you can get a little bit less depending on your Michael's stores. They come in tons of fun colors. This is just one of many that I have. Okay, in that same category from Hobby Lobby is, I love this chunky, and it's super soft. It's the same weight. It's a number 5. This also, I think, has a similar yardage as that one. It is, yeah, 109 yards or 100 meters. And so once again, it's almost exactly the same. If you found 2 of these that you wanted to use together that were contrasting colors or whatever, you wouldn't have any trouble because they're almost exactly the same yarn. You can see here that I got this at Hobby Lobby's clearance sale for $1.25. So several times a year, and I have a video on this, Hobby Lobby will have, they'll clear out certain colors. For instance, I think the last time I went was in August. It was a really odd time, and I just happened to be in there. I have a friend that works there, so I pop in there frequently. They were pulling, so each skein has a lot number, right? So if there were not 2 skeins with the same lot number, they pulled all the skeins that only had 1 lot number that didn't have a matching one, right? Because this is what you want to match if you're doing a blanket, to make sure that the dye tone is the same. You want to make sure they're from the same dye lot. So if there was only 1 skein with that lot number, they pulled it and put it down for $1.25. It's ordinarily $4.99. So that's a steal. But Hobby Lobby doesn't advertise their clearance sales. You just have to happen to be in there when they're marking it down. Now, every other week, their yarn is on sale for 30% off. That's a regular sale. It happens regularly. They alternate what's on sale. Like one week, all the framing and home decor is on sale. Then the next week, the fabric and yarn is on sale or whatever. I forget which goes which, but they alternate weeks. And so it's always easy to know when everything's on sale at Hobby Lobby. Also from Hobby Lobby is Baby Bee Sweet Delight Chunky Once again, almost the exact same yarn as these other ones I've shown you. Same thing, 109 yards, 100 meters. Super soft. Again, I got this on clearance, $1.24. So you just have to watch for these sales. These are Hobby Lobby's yarns are all about $5, and then they're 30% off, which is not a huge deal, but it's better than paying full price. All right. Here's a solid Charisma. This is a new color that I saw this year I haven't seen yet. Back to the same one from Michaels. This is a new label they're using. So anyway, they come in solid colors. They come in variegated. So there's that. Okay. Hometown USA. This is a number 6 bulky. What I like to do, I have a quick and cozy knit beanie where I use this for the brim, and then I'll use something like Country Loom. This is also from Michaels. Their brand is called Loops and Threads. So I'll use a Hometown USA color, and then I'll match it with a either a home. I don't really like using homespun, but I still have some in my stash. I like this Country Loom a lot better. It's much easier to work with, and it doesn't fray like homespun does. But anyway, these are really soft yarns. You can get them. The cheapest place to get the Hometown USA is Walmart. I think they're $2.99 at Walmart. These are, I think, $4 or $5 at JoAnns. I don't know why they're so expensive there. Walmart, I guess, maybe buys in bigger bulk or something. So don't pay full price for this. Buy your line brand Hometown USA at Walmart, or order it. If they don't have the color you want, you can have it shipped to the store at no charge. So that's usually what I do if they don't have the color I want. So like I said, this is Country Loom from Michaels. I love it. It's a really nice chunky yarn, and it's not super fuzzy like homespun. And homespun starts to fray after you pull it through a few times, like if you're trying to bind off or whatever. And so this doesn't fray like that, and it's really soft. Makes a really warm hat. Last season, this was a new yarn by Line Brand called Color Made Easy, and it comes in all kinds of really pretty colors. And they had this on sale. I think this usually goes for, oh, I don't remember, it's like $7 or something. And I think I got these for $2.25 or $2.50. So I bought a whole bunch of different colors. I bought several skeins of it. And these are big skeins. There's 247 yards, 226 meters. This is a number 5, but it's a thin number 5. So I have a video on how different weight yarns are not exactly equal. So let me see if I can show you these side by side. The Charisma is a number 5, and the Color Made Easy is a number 5, but this is much bulkier than this. But anyway, it's a really nice yarn. I have not even used this yet, still in my stash, because there's so much yarn there. I want to do more than just a hat. There should be enough to make a hat and a scarf, and I just haven't decided on any patterns yet. Some of the ones you can get at Walmart and everywhere are the softer red hearts. This is the Red Heart with Love. I don't usually buy this, and the reason I don't is because it's really not cheap, and it's not on sale hardly anywhere. This is a number 4 weight, and there is there are 315 yards or 288 meters in a skein. And I think I bought this because I needed it to match something, and then it ended up not being the right color, so it's still in my stash. The Red Heart with Love is pretty soft, much better than you don't want to use the Super Saver for chemo hats. It's just not soft, and I don't like it. So this is the Red Heart with Love. If you can find it on sale, great. I rarely ever see it on sale unless you get it on like if you were to go, I don't even know, to JoAnns when they were having a, 40 or 50% off one item, you could get it cheaper, but it's just not on sale very much. I'm not sure why. So I don't buy it very often. Another one is the Red Heart Soft, and it's, again, kind of expensive. I don't remember what I paid for this, but I think I bought this one again because I wanted it to match something, and I just haven't used it yet. It's a number 4, and it has 256 yards and 234 meters. It is nice and soft. So that would work well for chemo hats, but I just don't see it on sale very often. Like I said, unless you get it in a cumulative sale, like when JoAnns has a certain percentage off one item or a certain percentage off your entire purchase, or on senior discount day, something like that. I rarely see it just on sale by itself, like some of the other yarns. Okay, Vanna's Choice. This is carried at JoAnns and Michael's. Although my Michael's, some Michael's stores, they're all really different. The one closest to me has a really low, terrible inventory. Two that are about 25 miles away have much better stock, so it just depends. This was on sale. I think this was at Michael's for $1.97. And sometimes it's just the colors. If they discontinue a particular color, then they'll put it on sale for a couple of dollars. So this is a number 4 weight, and it has, I can find it, 170 yards or 156 meters. So that's plenty for a hat, or probably even more. Just know that if you buy something that has a sticker like that and you think it's clearance, if you're going to make something that you need a lot of yarn for, buy what you need, because it's likely going to be discontinued. That's happened to me, where I bought something and then I went back to try to get more and it wasn't there. Okay. More cheap yarn I have found at Hobby Lobby. This is their Yarn Bee. It's called Soft and Sleek. It's a low pill. So you know when yarn starts to pill. So this says it won't pill, which is great, because if you wash hats a lot, which a lot of times cancer patients wash their hats a lot, you won't get the pilling effect. This was, as you can see, this was on sale for 99 cents. That's crazy, crazy cheap. And this is 186 yards or 170 meters. And it is also a number 4, really, really soft. So that's Hobby Lobby. And of course, Hobby Lobby's, I love this yarn. I love, love, love. And when you find, and they're clearing out different colors, you can get it so cheap, like $1.25. I get all of these when they're on sale, and they're clearing out the colors. But like I said, if you go to Hobby Lobby and it has one of these orange stickers, buy as much as you need, because chances are they're discontinuing this color. Okay. This is another yarn I found, and it's a booger. I want to tell you why. So this is called Red Heart Colorscapes, and you can see it was $5.99, and then I got it for $1.54. It's really fuzzy, as you can see how fuzzy it is. I started crocheting a hat with it, and I did not like the pattern, and I tried to frog it, and this really fuzzy yarn will stick to itself, and it's a booger to frog. So it's great if you're not going to frog anything, because it's super soft. But if you have to frog it, it's going to be, you're going to lose a bunch of your yarn, more than likely. So this has 187 yards or 171 meters, and it is also a number 4 yarn. So it comes in really, really pretty colors, and I got several colors, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it right now, because when I crocheted that one hat, it was just, oh, it was fussy, because when it's real fuzzy like that and you try to frog it, it doesn't do well. It sticks to itself. Okay, a couple more from Hobby Lobby that I don't know if they're still there. If not, they usually replace them with something similar. I love, love, love this. It's called Dream Spun by Yarn Bee. And this one is only 76 yards, but it is enough to knit a hat. If you just knit, you know, a plain hat with a 1x1 ribbing. There's a couple of patterns I use, the Madison Beanie and the Shaughnessy hat, and a lot of the stitches are slip stitches, so you don't use very much yarn. So I know it is possible to make a hat with only 76 yards, but it depends on the pattern. So this is 70 meters and 76 yards, comes in really beautiful colors. All right, it's a number 5. Okay, I don't have the label for this one. This is Premier Chunky yarn, and it is Deborah Norville's, I think Premier Yarns they call it, Premier Deborah Norville has her name on it, like Vanna White has her name on hers. And it's really similar and almost exactly like Charisma from Michaels. It's a number 5, bulky. The only place I found this is at JoAnns, and I love this, and it's on sale a lot. And I can't remember what I paid for it the last time because I haven't bought it in quite some time, but it works up really well. And I think, again, it's the same thing. I think about 109 yards or so in a skein, and I don't know, 250, 299, something like that for a skein. Okay, one more from Hobby Lobby. So when I was telling you I use Hometown USA and one of the for the brim and then something else for the top, I quit using homespun because it just frays too much and it really doesn't hold up when you wash it. I love this. This is Fleece Light from Yarn Bee, and this was, I don't remember how much this one was. Once again, this was on sale. Here's one I got. It's the same thing, and it holds up a lot better. It's not nearly as fuzzy. It was $1.49, and this has, I think this is a number, this is a number 5, and it's 110 yards or 100 meters. I just love these colors. Isn't that pretty? And this color I love. I'm going to do a hat with these 2 colors. I love that. So this Fleece Light was on sale, and they have this frequently in tons of colors, and it is so, so soft, but not nearly as fuzzy as homespun, and not nearly as fussy to work with, because I've worked with both of them. This knits up really, really well. I don't crochet with this, but I knit with this, so those work out well. Okay, and last but not least, you can make Chemo caps out of Bernat blanket yarn. So this just happens to be a skein that I have. It's really heavy if you've never used it. It's super soft. There is a super fast and easy crochet pattern. I will put it in the link in the description below by Oombawka crochet, and it's called Snap I Lost My Hat, I think. And it works up really well, and I've done it. I don't have any right now that I can show you. I will make one up, and I'll do another video on easy and quick hat patterns for Chemo caps. So that doesn't come anywhere near in covering every yarn you could possibly use for soft hats, whether they be Chemo or otherwise. But those are the ones that I tend to find on sale, better deals, on clearance, what have you. So I just thought I'd do an updated video with more yarn for softer hats, Chemo caps, whatever the case may be. I just always like using really soft yarn for any hats, whether they're some I'm giving away or selling. So I hope that's helpful. And if you have any questions, you can find me on Facebook and you can send me a message there. Thanks for watching.